produce Pandemonium. Avoid the produce, but don't worry if the car gets hit. It'll be fine, trust me. Move left and right. So you need to have Wario needs to dodge the fruit. So as long as it doesn't hit Wario, well, these are vegetables, not fruits. The produce. As long as it doesn't hit Wario, it's fine. So first, you get on level 1. It's just a single thing falls. It will always aim directly for where you are. So you have to move. And then on level 2, there's a second set that comes. It's like the two together. And on level 3, there's a second set has the 3 of them together. So it's kind of harder to dodge. All right, on level 1, it's 1 and then another 1. And on level 2, it's 1 and then 2. And on level 3, it's 1 and then 3. So it's always like the same patterns of how they're arranged. So there's always like a gap between the ones on levels 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And again, there is always one of them aiming directly for you when they first drop. So you have to move somehow. So generally I find dodge all the way to one side and then dodge across from there. This one was actually kind of hard.
Seems that way. Yeah. Well,
timing was kind of tight.
Eye drops?
Laser vision!
Oh.
Don't even think about putting that in my eye! I hate eye drops!
Oh.
Press A to shoot lasers / drop. So, this game exists purely to throw you off the first time that you see it. Because you probably would have seen the version of this in Mona's set, where you're doing the eye drops in the person's eyes. And so you see, oh, it's that game again. So I push the button to drop in the eye drops, and the face just shoots a laser and destroys the eye dropper, which will probably make you laugh the first time that you see it ever.
Yeah.
And then that will disrupt your concentration when you're doing it during the first time you're in Wario's set.
Yeah. Yeah.
So doing it here, it's literally identical to Mona's eyedropper game, gameplay-wise.
Yeah.
The only difference is, when you get it successful, it shoots a laser instead of dropping the eye drop. It's just an animation difference. It's the exact same game.
It's Wario being explicitly both a knockoff and really funny.
The thing that's actually I find a little funnier about this, he only shoots the laser if you're actually in the right position. If you are not in the right position when you press A, it does an eye drop, which misses the eye, and it's fine. So he doesn't have to shoot the lasers, because you're not going to get the drops in his eyes.
Okay, then. Well, you still fail the game.
You only succeed if you get the laser. If you get it in the right position. So, back... Wario becomes Wart, takes over Subcon. Mario dreams of Subcon and saves it with the help of the others, Luigi and Toad and the Princess. In the dreams, they save Subcon, defeat Wart, and that fight... You see there, the drop. That fight rekindles the connection between Mario and Wario.
Yes.
And so... then Wario finds a way to the waking world after that.
But first, Wario Windsock.
Turn the handle and raise the flag. That's all you gotta do.
This is one of the easier ones.
This is one of the easier ones. This is one of the ones that I got very far in. So you just need to rotate the D-pad. So you're rotating it clockwise, so you hit right, down, left, up repeatedly. So you just kind of spin your thumb around the D-pad to go quickly around it.
And the difficulty is
how high the flagpole is that you need to get the Windsock up to the top of. So, very simple game. Very easy for at least for me. You just kind of twirl around and you get it.
Okay.
So, Mario defeats Wario in the Dream World, reconnects with him. How exactly Wario gets back to the waking world is a little unclear. Possibly they banish him from the dreams by defeating him?
Now, that is possible, and might also have something to do with how Shy Guys started exiting Subcon.
Well, Shy Guys have been able to exit Subcon since Mario was a baby, because they've been on Yoshi's Island. So...
we still don't know how they're able to do that.
I think it's just in their nature. They're creatures of both dreams and reality.
Yeah.
And, like, their dual nature, I think, is probably part of what connects dreams and reality for other things. Possibly.
Well, I think that's... they were allied with Wart.
Yeah, they were helping out Wart in Subcon and Dreams.
So, I'm assuming they kind of brought him out, maybe?
Could be. It could be that, yeah, they pulled him out.
Like, either they were forced to, or they did it to protect him, or...
Maybe. Like, I don't know how much loyalty they would have towards him.
Not much, I assume. They don't seem a very...
Like, certainly they have no loyalty afterwards. Maybe that's it. Maybe the Shy Guys brought him out of Dreamland, and at that point, their contract is over. They have given him all that he is owed. At that point, they saved him from being dissolved in the dreams through his defeat by sending him out into reality.
After that point, he's not even Wart anymore.
Yeah, he, because he's reconnecting with Mario, he's starting to take on Mario's appearance again. And, he decides the first thing that he's going to do is hunt down Mario in the waking world. This does take him a little bit, and eventually, he doesn't find Mario himself, but he finds Mario's castle. Because Mario has a castle.
At some point, he gained one.
At some point, he was gifted a castle by the princess, presumably for saving the world a couple of times. So he finds Mario's castle empty and undefended, so he just takes it. It's his now. It's his castle. And then Mario comes back from Sarasaland, which he was off saving, and he finds that his castle has been stolen by his old childhood tormentor, Wario.
Who he's pretty sure was not real, but
clearly he's right there now, so obviously everything from his childhood must have been real.
Things are very strange here in the Mushroom World, and he's still getting used to them and not being on drugs.
Yeah,
so...
I mean, he's sober for a little while at this point. This was after he's already saved the broader Mushroom World and all the different kings, and there was Sarasaland. There was a bunch of other stuff in there that
yeah, he did his
Mario's
time in the
timeline isn't so
military,
important right now.